Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. You know what I love so much about this car? As you're watching this video, think about this. There's a lot of great cars built today, but none of them can pull off Sunfire Yellow. That's why amongst all these supermodels inside this car here, yes, it looks great and it's still a fabulous looking car here, but out on the road, it is a whole nother level of beauty, and it's amazing to see it when it goes out there. And what I mean by that is, you know, like red cars back in the 60s are still great looking cars, but you go buy a red car today. You really can't buy a Sunfire Yellow car today, and not to mention how gorgeous the body is on it, so it makes it a whole nother level up when you're rolling down the road. Throw in the fact that this is a matching numbers car. This is a high horsepower car. Part of what makes a car great looking, a lot of times people don't know, and they say, well, that's a great looking car, but they aren't really sure why that is. So let's point out a couple things, and you tell me what you think about that. So for instance, like these knockoff wheels here, you say, wow, those are really great looking compared to, say, rally wheels. Well, you're right, but they're also very expensive. Hence one of the reasons why so few cars have them, because people don't want to spend the extra money on them. Side pipes, another great looking feature, plus they sound great, and they add a whole nother muscular look to the car, which makes it one more reason why the cars look so great. Throw in these year model cars, which are beautifully styled. We call those the mid-year cars, you know, 63 to 67, and you get the independent rear suspension. You get, on this model here, four-wheel disc brakes. So a lot of little things that you don't see on the video or what have you, but when you drive the car, it adds to the experience. And I guess that's why I get so excited about them, because when you go down the road on these, they really drive like a great modern style car. All right, so if we could, Sunfire Yellow, come on up here. Let's check some of the quality of the paint. Now this is difficult for things to show up in here. I don't know if we can see it better here, but what you should be looking for is to make sure that you can read the letters in the paint. Not this, but his here. And if you're looking online at other places, which would surprise me that you would actually do that and cheat on us, but let's just say you decided to look at one other car out there and you're interested in that car and this was a competition. Those people should be able to do that for you as well. Show me the quality of the paint. Walk around that car. Oh, by the way, do you guys offer a warranty on your car? Oh, they don't? Well, Flemings offers a warranty on their car. Why do they do that? Well, the reason why we do that is because we own the cars. This car here we own. This is not a car that's on consignment. This isn't a car that I bought that you would buy at an auction where all you're doing is paying a fee to put the seller and the buyer together. This is a car that has receipts that we've gone through the car. We've made sure that the turn signals work, that the headlights work, that the wiring is working like it's supposed to in the car, that it drives straight down the road. That's a really, really nice car. You can get in it and drive it this weekend. So that's the big difference there, all right? All right, so come in here because although you may buy this car just to show yourself or your friends or whatever, you could potentially take this to a car show, and here's some of the things that are important that are correct on the car. So come on in here, let's look at those. For instance, the ignition shielding. You have it here. A lot of people don't put this on, and the spark plug wire routing, which is down below, because it's expensive. This has the factory manifolds. They're expensive, that's why they're there. This has the original Winters intake manifold, right? The right carburetors, the correct fan, the Harrison radiator with the correct decal. It's been restored. And that's what you're getting when you're getting a car like this, so that you can go to a show and open and see the battery topper on the other side, see the Harrison overflow tank for the radiator. All this little detail stuff is what makes it a different car than other cars, and that's why I love them so much. I want to get back here for a second. First off, these cars are pretty fast still, and so this could be the view that a lot of people might see who potentially try to challenge you. But what I want to get at is how great the styling still is of this car. From the bullet taillights to the split chrome here. This has a spare tire carrier, and it's very detailed underneath here. Look how flat it is too, all the way through. It's designed to be a pretty high performance car. Parts that hang down on a car create turbulence underneath. The more turbulence you have underneath, the more they get squishy when you drive them. This is nice and smooth, and maybe that's why they drive so well. This cool flip up gas cap, like that. Just nice little touches. All right. What I'd like to do is I'd like to show kind of how quick and easy it is to put up the top. Let's say you want to drive this to work one day, and well, you should, right? Boom. You would latch that right there, clip this down here, and we're ready to roll. And if you decide to have the top up at work because you didn't want the interior to get dirty, or let's say that you're outside and you didn't want it to get hot inside, hit the two buttons, click, click. This comes up, unlatched, reach inside here, handles right there. Down we go. All nice and detailed back here. Plenty of room for storage and luggage. A couple of soft pieces of bags there. You could go away on a weekend. Close that, and off you go. All right, so come on in here because this is where you're going to spend hopefully most of your time anyway. And you know what's nice? Even though this is a small sporty car, it's a fairly nice size car too. Like I'm 6'1", I got plenty of room in here to work the shifter. But I really think that these cars were designed by this. They bought a chair, okay, and they put somebody in the car and then they put their arm like this. And they built an entire car around that because the way your thumb fits here and this, look, it's almost like perfect. All right, so 7,000 RPM tack. This has a higher red line because it has a 350 horse, 160 mile an hour speedometer, full factory gauges in there. It's got the original style radio in here. That's vertically mounted like it's supposed to be in a Corvette. Even little stuff like this, like the clock works. That's how you know kind of with the restoration that you're getting. The footwell lighting that lights up when you open the doors. The sill plates are nice. Interior's all new. GM seat belts in here. When you get in and you go for a ride, man, this is exactly how it should be. All right, so we reviewed a lot of things on the car. The bottom line is this. This is a collector quality car. It's a higher horsepower car, so there's less of them. It's a Sunfire Yellow car, an original Sunfire Yellow car too. Less of those as well. And then throw in some things like the knockoff wheels. Throw in the side pipes, the new chrome, the stainless, the interior with all kinds of options and things like that on there. Four-wheel disc brakes, four-wheel independent suspension. And you understand why this is called a blue chip investment. These cars continue to go up year after year, and it's what a great hobby where you can drive a car and have it go up in value too. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000. We'll find a way to get this awesome Corvette in your garage. All right, so how about I fire it up so you can hear? You know, it's nice too. The side pipes have just enough sound. They're not too loud, they're just enough.